Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain the topic idiom and metaphor from the book An Outline History of the English Language. It was written by Frederick T. Wood. It is for second BA English students for the subject Background to English Literature, allied subject. So, phrases and construction of every language is unique. Such word constructions look like meaningless, but native people can understand easily without any difficulty. Such phrases or word constructions are called idioms. The author has given example for this. So, he has given one example from French idiom. Later, he translated into English. So, it means to make the devil at 4. But suppose if any non-native speaker read this, definitely it is impossible for them to understand the meaning of the phrase. The real meaning of the phrase is to kick up a devil off a rope. The word idiom is taken from which language? Greek language. Yes, it has been taken from Greek language. It means standing apart on its own. So, according to Frederick T. Wood, English idioms are divided into two types. One is a breach of logic and breach of grammar or syntax. So, let us look at a breach of logic. Suppose if an adjective followed by a preposition, definitely there will not be any logic in it. For example, difficult from. If you take some other phrases, logic seems to be absent. For example, if you take as bold as brass, so there is no connection between bold and brass, but even though there is some idioms or some metaphors are there. So, in the above example, definitely there is no logic in it. And the second type is breach of grammar or syntax. So, you have to know the meaning of syntax. Syntax means nothing but only arrangement of words to make sentence. In some idioms, grammar and its usage do not agree. For example, if someone asks who is there, the answer is instead of I am, we are answering me. The author tells about singular collective nouns, plural verbs. So, the committee is the committee or. So, the committee sometimes we can take it as singular, sometimes we can take it as plural. In which situation? So, the grammar accept the committee is, but in usage we are using the committee or. So, if the committee which has individual persons who acts independently within the committee, it is treated as plural. In the same way, the committee is treated as collective whole and treated as a singular if it is deciding something. If it is committee's meeting, it is treated as plural. For example, the committee has decided. Has comes only for singular. The committee have met. Have comes for plural. Then the author has given another example for idiomatic English. Look at this example. A number of people were killed. A number. So, a number means automatically it should be singular. But we are not ready to accept it because it has a number of people. So, that's what it is very difficult for us to accept it as a singular. But if we take it flock or herd, we can accept it as a singular. And then again Frederick T. Wood discusses the phrases with definite articles. What is definite article? The is the definite article. For example, if you take we go to church, we go to the cathedral. To church or to chapel means that we are going to take part in the worship. To go to the church denotes that we go to the building. Like proverbs in English, idioms are also used in our day-to-day life. It is not used to convey abstract ideas. You know very well what is the meaning of abstract ideas, but it is used to convey only the concrete ideas. And it is used by common people as well. The author says that Logan Purcell Smith in his words and idioms classifies into 6. So, look at this conjunction of similar ideas. Fear and trembling. Here the conjunction is and fear and trembling both are similar meaning. So, similar ideas only it is telling us. But at the same time they have used and. So, this is one type of idioms and metaphor. Look at the next example, opposed ideas, more, less, more or less. It is also idiom or metaphor, more or less, more one meaning, less another meaning, both are opposite meaning. Next, alliteration. You know very well what is the meaning of alliteration. Alliteration is nothing but the same letter or sound at the beginning or closely connected words. Look at this, kith and kin, K, K. Both are same letter, same pronunciation and just close to one another. So, that's what it is alliteration. Comparison based on alliteration, fit as a fiddle and rhyme, high and dry, repetition by and by. The next one is metaphor and idiom are close to one another. So both are most probably similar meaning. Both are phrases only. It gives one meaning, but actually indirectly it gives another meaning. We cannot separate them. Metaphor is a part of ordinary vocabulary in English. It is not only phrases, but even sometimes even single words also considered as metaphor. Some common words are also metaphorical in meaning. For example, habit is a word taken from habere, which means to have. Even nowadays, we are using this word to denote some small action. Without knowing, we use so much of metaphorical words. Even metaphorical dominate in the place of literal. The author says phrases and expressions like these are part and parcel of our daily vocabulary. Such phrases and metaphors come from a variety of sources. We have got so much of idioms and phrases from various sources. So these are some examples I have given: parts of body, birds and animals, and sometimes from occupation and experience also we will get some idioms and metaphors. From Bible also we have got metaphors, and classics, legend and fable, Shakespeare, some plays of Shakespeare and imagination. We have got lots and lots of metaphors and idioms. And here I have given reference from the book Wood, Frederick T. An Outline History of the English Language from Trinity Press, and it was published in 2016. Thank you students, thank you for listening and thank you for watching.